Hi everyone, this is Meir and staff at the School and Center for Self-Healing. I'm so happy that I'm going to start a new training course this coming Monday, August the 5th. Many people think that overcoming problems is always complicated. And sometimes it is complicated. Some people say that you're healthy until the last month of your life, and the last month of your life, your medical bills are bigger than they were throughout your whole life. That's a possibility. It happens to many people here. How about dying in peace? I will never forget the story that one of my teachers in the beach of Tel Aviv have taught me. His father used to be a carpenter, and then he retired at the age of 96. And when he died at the age of 97, he still went to the synagogue, lit 2 candles, went to sleep, and did not wake up. I've heard about a waiter in San Francisco who was the helper of Houdini, and he swam in the cold bay where most people don't even put their toe in. So he swam there twice a week till the last week of his life. And one day he sat on the bench and didn't get up, just died. Well, the story of life is complex. The biggest complication is that sometimes to save our life or to save organs, we have problems. I just heard the other day from somebody who took an injection to stop bleeding in his retina and got a stroke from it. Now that's a new problem that he got. So many problems are happening to so many people. And so I understand when people point finger at me and say, why in your life things are so simple? You move more, you do better. Oh, I'm so sorry, but they're simple. Get better circulation, you won't have a stroke, and you won't have bleeding in your retina. Look at the distance, and you won't have cataracts. Pay attention to the periphery, and you may not have glaucoma. Balance the use of your eyes, and they will never strain. Balance how you use your eyes, looking at the computer and looking at a distance, and they'll never strain. Balance the movement of your joints, and you'll never be arthritic, nor will you ever have back pain. My goodness, those are so simple. We're not talking about a committee of medical people sitting and trying to think about how to remove your hip joints and put a new hip joint instead. We're not talking about a very, very sophisticated surgeon that will remove your cataract or your lens that has the cataract in the best possible way. We're talking about preventing all those problems. That's why I want to teach people the skills to do that for themselves and eventually for others. So, have a wonderful summer and remember what I'm talking about. Move, breathe, relax, blink, and create balance in your life, and things will always get better. Hi, I'm talking right now about awakening your power of self-healing. I want to talk about something very important. When I stand and my feet are basically hip width apart, I want to make sure that every part of the foot is on the floor. So, just like I talked about the joints, we are mobilizing the foot and we're lifting the leg up and down, and now more of it is on the floor. The reason why we first of all move it this way is to create balance, because You don't have many shoes that get you to walk like this, right? So these muscles are missing. We don't climb mountains as much as people did in the past. We don't climb up trees, don't walk on caves. We have to do this to create balance. And now we do this to balance the action when we lifted the toes. So now I'm more on my feet. Also, it's good for me to curve them back and forth this way. And there is a thought that comes with everything. And this is that my head goes up to the ceiling. Perhaps if I close my eyes, I would visualize it goes all the way up to the sky. And perhaps if I'll put my hands on my diaphragm, I will visualize that each shoulder moves to the opposite side. And I breathe deeply and I breathe slowly. So, how do I keep myself with that thought that I'm expanding? So many things in life, economical pressures, family problems, simple depression, get me to shrink easily. How do I want to expand? Well, I want to create even balanced movement in my whole body. So I'm starting by stretching myself back, and I'm putting the chin on the chest, I'm putting the shoulder forwards, and I bend slowly, slowly down. And I'm coming slowly, slowly up. And again, I put chin on my chest, I put the shoulders forwards, I bend slowly, slowly up, down, and I slowly, slowly come up. And even slower. Every time I want to do it slower. The slower I do it means the more muscles I'm using. So I'm bringing myself back up. I'll put the chin on my chest. I'll think that one shoulder moves to one side of the room, the other shoulder moves to the other side of the room, and slowly they move forwards, but also outwards. And so I feel very nicely the vertebrae in the top, then I'm slowly, slowly bending down. And I feel the middle back and the lower back, and I stay here, and I slowly come up. Slowly come up. Slowly come up. Those without belly will have easier time to even put their head between their knees. But I can put my legs a bit more apart, and again, I'll bring the head backwards, chin on the chest, shoulders forwards, slowly, 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 bend down. I can even massage the back of my thighs, so it'll be easier, and slowly, slowly come up. As you read and practice with all the exercise in the chapter, and please do them one by one, work on your kinesthetic, deep inner awareness. So for example, you lie down on pillows, your legs are apart, and boy, what a good feeling I have that my back is flat on the floor. Not everyone's back is flat on the floor, but even though my back is flat on the floor, I want to feel how flat it is on the floor. Now, I will take my leg and move it in rotating motion. What a good feeling, especially with so many people, when the leg goes all the way in, it really relaxes the hip. So I move my leg in rotating motion. And to help my leg, sometimes I will hold the back of my thigh again. You may have not had exactly this exercise in the chapter, but it doesn't matter. It's the spirit of it. So we can move the leg in rotating motion from the knee, but thinking that the foot is lifting the leg. Now, it's such a precious thought, because you stop your abdominal muscles from intervening. In fact, it's even nice to rotate the foot when you move it in rotating motion. Now bring the leg back to my belly, and I move it from side to side, and I feel I'm going to much deeper muscles when I do this. Now, I feel difference between the two sides. This side is a bit more on the floor than this side. In my case, now the right is a bit more on the floor than the left. So it's time for the left. So I'm moving the left in rotating motion, in both directions, inwards and outwards. What a delicious feeling. If you feel some soreness, it's so good. It means you're alleviating soreness that otherwise you have and don't feel, and you don't let it build up. Now you hold the thigh and you move it. You move the calf and you think the foot is doing the motion. In rotating motion. And you hold the two legs and you move them in rotating motion. Now comes an exercise that the camera cannot show, but I can describe it to you. I put pressure with my lower back against the floor and I'm letting go. I put pressure with my middle back against the floor and I'm letting go. I will remove at least one out of the three small pillows I have, and I put pressure between my shoulders and I let go. Now we'll put pressure only on the left side of the back and I let go. On the left side of the middle back and I let go. On the left side of the upper back. Then again left side of the middle back and left side of the lower back. And then we'll go to the right. Put pressure on the right side of the back and I'm letting go. Middle side of the back I'm letting go. Upper side. The exercise I love the most is one where I roll from side to side. And after feeling parts of my back, it's easier. It's so much easier to roll from side to side with the back of the hand basically encouraging me to move back. And the next one is I'm putting my legs apart and I'm getting the knees one by one downwards.